Alrighty then, you wonderful, beautiful ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Here's either video 2 or part 2 or whatever 2 of all the 2s. Either this is the second half of the video or this is literally part 2, which I think it's just going to be literally part 2 of my SEGA figures collection. And this episode, or part 2 of 2, is just my Sonic figures. Yes, this is literally all the playable Sonic toys I have. And what I mean by that, I mean these are the figures that they're actually really sturdy, so I highly doubt they'll break easily or anything like that. But, you know, these are the ones that are accessible to play with. They are still being produced today by Jakks Pacific. They've been making Sonic toys for the past 5 to 10 years now, so I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon for sure. Sega's got a good deal with them. And most of these toys, about like 80 or 90% of these figures are Jakks Pacific toys. The other 10% is Jazzwares or something, I think, or something else. Anyways, let's start off with the Lego guys over here. So, yeah, normally I don't have toys over here, obviously. So, these are my Sonic Legos. Well, besides those guys over there. But we'll go into this corner. Actually, no, I'll do it right over here. And then we'll loop back around to this later on in the video, because that's to display something. Because that's not Sonic right at all. It's Tech Deck, obviously, but we'll get to that later on. So here we have the Sonic Boom toys, but not really. They're just the accessory sets. Look closely, as you can clearly tell right away. Those are not Sonic Boom figures. Those are the 2.5-inch Sonic movie toys, right? So yeah, I had the plane from the show and this thing that came with 2 palm trees, because I think at the time this is all they made for like the Tornado and Green Hill Zone, I guess at the time. So that's why I bought these. But yeah, I'm so happy I kept them because they're still cool toys. I have nothing against Sonic Boom, the show, but they are cool toys. Yeah, check this out. You spin this, and Sonic was flying out of it. If I can just get a good angle with my camera phone here, if I got it, fucking. Oh, okay. Well, let me put it back over here. Yeah, and he's gonna go flying out of it. I'm gonna have him knock down a character. How about Amy? Which is really mean, but. I don't hate Amy or anything. I just saw her and I was like, let's be Amy. So yeah, he can knock down the character, and it's cool when he does it. So ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. I thought he was ready to go. Right. He missed! He missed Amy! No! No, I didn't know he was gonna swerve. Alright, well then hold on a minute. I'm gonna put Amy right here instead, and we're gonna see him go again as my cat walks right through the camera. Here she comes. Boom. Okay, there we go. He knocked down poor Amy. There's my cat, our guest star. So yeah, that's what he does. So that's pretty cool. Again, I don't have the Sonic Boom figures anymore. I sold them off a long time ago to a toy store, because at the time I was like, fuck Sonic Boom. I only have like one figure left technically, and we're gonna show how it came off later on. This, I don't know if it's called the Tornado in Sonic Boom. I don't think it is. But this is Tails' plane in the show, obviously. So it can't be the Tornado, right? Because Sonic's plane is the Tornado. And this fucking thing is badass. We're going to get into it later on. Coolest toy I think Jakks Pacific has made so far. Is that guy right there, maybe? And that Eggman. The Sonic 2 stuff, basically, that they made. It's incredible. But we're going to... And that Death Egg, it's okay. We're going to get to that later on. Sorry. Jakks Pacific, please make... the Metal Madness, Metal Overload into a playset. Please do that. That'd be so awesome. Please, please, please. Okay, so you switch it on. It's got a little switch down there. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there we go. It makes little sounds. There's a button right back here somewhere which launches Knuckles out. It's sitting in the back of Tails. Right, and then there's a button down here to make it the propeller go. Right here, yeah. See? Oh, his tail caught him. But yep, so that goes on and off whenever it flies and buzzes around. That's kind of cool. And plus the wings come off. And oh yeah, it has missiles. It does. I forgot. That is actually kind of cool that it has missiles. That toy doesn't have missiles, but it doesn't need missiles to be as badass as it is. But that's besides the point. I think I have one left. I put it aside because I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought it was for like a Pokemon toy, but it's not. It's for this guy. So, but it's whatever. And over here next we have this guy, the Death Egg with Eggman. Classic Robotnik over here chilling out. But it's not a classic toy. No, it's not. It is a modern Sonic toy, which is kind of weird because the only modern Sonic game, oh, it's Sonic 4, yeah. It's a Sonic 4 toy, technically, which is, nah, it's fine. So anyways, as I turn it around, well, then they did make a Sonic 06 figure, so I guess it is what it is. We're gonna get into that guy later on, though. Okay, so this is the toy. I'm sure a lot of you out there may have already seen this. This is current. You can get this nowadays on Amazon and Target and everything. So this spins around, which spins Sonic, and he can like run around this like. You have to like move around this like little loose thing if you want him to like run around on the thing. And do you see that button down there? It's gonna make Eggman here fly out. So you press this button. There you go. See? And there goes Eggman. That's how that works. So it's a cool little toy. It comes with Eggman that's permanently in his little Eggomatic, which I like that because you want to use him for, I don't know, like for whatever reason. See, this is why Jakks Pacific is like the best. They think of like everything. The only thing that's missing is that I want them to make playsets of the Sonic Kaijus, not just Metal Overlord. I want to see Perfect Chaos get turned into a playset. I want to see that guy turn into a playset. Thank God he has a Lego set, the Bio-Lizard. I want to see Metal Overlord and Perfect Dark Guy. I actually emailed them. And I was like, you guys, please do it. Like, I really wanted it so badly. And I also love to see them make a figure of Sage, Vanilla maybe, Cream's mom, because she's just a relevant character. Oh, she's not relevant. I think they made a toy of that one robot from Sonic Advance 3. I think they did. And Emerald from Sonic Battle. Well, I don't think it's a figure yet. And maybe Commander Tower from Shadow the Hedgehog. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I would like to see that. Just like characters that you don't really think about from Sonic. Like, it just be that are canon or that exists in the game universe. It'd be cool to see them get turned into figures. But from what they have made, I can't complain. Like, they have done some incredible stuff so far. So thank you, Jakks Pacific. I just want more. I just want more. So thank you so much for what you have done so far. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you. And this goes on the top here of the Eggman Death Egg robot. The Death Egg. Oh my god, the Death Egg itself, not the robot. But it doesn't stick on there, which is why it's on the ground. So I put it there. So you watch, it's just gonna fall. So. That's kind of lame, right? It's a half cool, half lame toy, in my opinion. It's cool as a set piece. It's lame if you want to like leave it, like put it together and leave it together. It's like it doesn't really work out too well. But it's also kind of cool how it. I think it's cool. Okay, I'm not gonna be too hard on it. Here you have this guy right here. This is by Tomy. This is one of the first Sonic toys ever made for America. It is a pinball machine. Based on Sonic the Hedgehog, and it has, makes like sounds, it lights up and stuff. I don't think it has any batteries right now. It has one battery, but it's probably, you know, it's not gonna do shit. So, yeah, I might have to get new batteries for it eventually. But it's cool. You basically launch balls, and you just, you know, it's pinball, right? And it has a scoreboard right there. It's set that back to 0. There's Eggman laughing at the top. It's pretty sick. I bought this off eBay for like $50, I think. I don't remember how much it cost me, but it wasn't very much. I know it was less than $100 or so. And I'm so happy I own it still. But I don't really ever play it too often. But it's still a pretty cool thing to own. It is. This is the earliest figurine that Jazzwares has ever made, I believe. This is the first Jazzwares Sonic toy officially ever. I think it is. Yeah, because it came out during Unleashed, and then they did reprints of the Tomy... Not Tomy, the Toy Island Sonic figures. Yeah. This is not my original Werehog. I think he's a rebought because my original Werehog, his leg broke. So he is long gone, Sally. But there's the Werehog. Pretty cool stuff. These came with, I think, these bendable figures. These are current. Like, these came out not that long ago. These are from Jakks Pacific. These are these Sonic Battle Stands. So, yeah, they made Sonic Battle toys randomly, which is really cool. And they did make a plush of Emerald. Yeah, I forgot about that. They did, but they didn't make a toy of him. Well, I keep talking about this Emerald character. He's the robot Gizzoid from Sonic Battle. And he's actually my favorite Sonic character, because I fell in love with him from that game. Besides Sonic and Shadow, and well, besides these guys right here, in Robotic and everything, our Eggman, Emerald's my favorite Sonic character within the game universe. He absolutely is, because he's just... It's just heart, man. Like, it really got to me. Like, he's got to come back. He's got to come back. So here we have a great game right there that I've been playing. But there's the Bio-Lizard. I'm so fucking happy he finally got a toy. I couldn't believe it. I almost cried tears of joy when I saw this Lego set get revealed for the first time. No, I'm not kidding, because that is incredible. It's the closest thing we have to an actual Bio-Lizard toy. I love this guy so much. It's just great that we have him. And also, I think we have Maria, right? Doesn't she come with one of the Shadow Generations or Shadow the Hedgehog or just a Shadow themed Lego set. Like, that's why they made him, because of Shadow Generations. But so awesome. Jack Specific, just please make an official toy of him that comes with Maria. Maybe that'd be really cool. And Super Shadow and Super Sonic or something. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. Maybe he comes with Joe Robotnik and Maria or something. That'd be cool. Because you don't need to repackage Super Sonic and Super Shadow again. Maybe do an exclusive Super Sonic Soap Shoes figure or something. Maybe, if you guys want to. That'd be cool. There's my cat. There she goes. So here we have Lego Super Sonic, Super Shadow, and regular Lego Sonic. That's the Lego Dimension Sonic toy, I believe. Yeah, that came with the game. There's more Jack Specific toys right there doing random poses. What are you doing? Chalet, hello. What are you doing over here? Just exploring. But yeah, there they are. And then this guy, you just slam your fist down and X down tails there. It's supposed to be for the Bi-Lizard. You put Super Shadow in there and it works. And Sonic's supposed to be yelling at him, being like, you know, like he's like, "Hey, Super Shadow, you gotta do it." And Shadow's like, "Okay." But but I fucking, who doesn't love the ending of Sonic Adventure 2? Oh my god, what an iconic, epic, like, final boss. Christ almighty, what best final boss ever in the series, maybe. Besides the Doomsday Zone and Dark Gaia's, yeah, that's the best one. It's #1 probably, the Bi-Lizard. By just the thematics alone, it is. And then you got Live and Learn Everything. I mean, come on. I'm sure you've seen Sonic Movie 3. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he is in the movie, but as a cameo. He's not like a big threat in the movie. Okay. So here we have these bendable figures. My wife and daughter bought me these, so thanks guys again for these little guys as a surprise one night. It was very nice of them. Eggman, unfortunately, though, however, is falling apart. The paint doesn't stand these guys very well. But then we have these dudes that are doing okay for the most part. These bendable Sonic toys. Or not bendable. No, the stretchy ones. Yeah. You can stretch it for miles. They can stretch farther than Pedro Pascal. Hey-oh! You know, I'm just saying. What the hell was up with that Fantastic Four? Come on, like, seriously. Okay. Moving on. I'm not going to riff on that too much. All right. So, I really want to gush about this guy. I would put Trip right here, but I only have the big one. Yes, they made a 2.5-inch toy of Trip, believe it or not, but she's very expensive right now. So, I really like that character. I just, you know, not a big fan of Sonic Superstars. I currently don't own it. I might rebuy it because I do want to continue it a little bit. But yeah, it had some good ideas going for it. It just, you know, I don't know, it's not perfect. So here we have the Green Hill Zone playset. I have my super guys right there, classic Super Sonic and modern Super Sonic on the loop-de-loop. And then we have Motobug and Crab Meat right there hanging out. These are all toys you can get currently at Target, Toys R Us. God, I remember back in the fucking day. Back in the 2000s, 2010s, kids online were asking people showing off the collection, "Can I buy your collection? Can I buy your collection?" It was so inappropriate back then. So crappy to do that. But it's like, you can buy these toys yourself. But back then, they weren't as accessible as they are now. If you're a kid watching this video, well, hope your parents don't find out because I swear and stuff. But if they do, shame on you. You should know better. And secondly, you're lucky. You're so lucky that you can get these toys nowadays. These are, I never thought I would ever have this would ever exist. This would ever exist. These would ever exist. Like, it's just it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful, beautiful thing. It blows my mind every time I see a Sonic toy at Target or Walmart or some shopping. It's something new I haven't seen before. It always blows my mind that these toys exist. It's just so wonderful. Thank God for the Sonic movies, because they made Sonic big again, like in the right kind of ways. Like, thank God, seriously. So anyways, I'm gonna gush about these guys really quickly, not carting me over there. No, this signpost is pretty cool. Check this out. Look, you got Sonic and Robotnik right there. Isn't that awesome? And then very Sonic 2 themed. I love that. And then the little capsule, ring capsule there, gives it 10 rings, modernized 10 ring version right there. Motobug, Super Sonic running through the loop-de-loop, collecting some rings here. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, he fell off. Oh, he guess he's not so super after all. No, that's okay. And then we have classic Super Sonic right there, hanging out with a yellow chaos symbol, then with Crab Meat, and he's being a good boy, because if he's not, he'll get his butt kicked by this guy and that guy. So, you know, obviously they're being good boys. But, and then over here, this is not official. I was going to talk about this way later on in the video. I apologize. But these are just, you can get this off eBay, I think, for like $10. It's just a Sonic. This is right there, Chaos Emeralds and Rings. It just comes with random emeralds and rings that they're not officially made for the franchise. I think these look kind of like the Jazzwares Chaos Emeralds, if I can remember right. But, you know, obviously these are aftermarket. It comes with like 14 or something Chaos Emeralds. It comes with a lot of stuff. So I would get them all out, but I would rather not clean all that up again. So there's that for you. And oh yeah, we gotta show off the tornado. So you got Fang, Ray, Mighty hanging out on top of it here, and Knuckles, the Sonic Mania group, right? Basically, yeah, basically. And you have Sonic chilling because it is his plane. Before he met Tails originally, and then yeah, because it's you don't normally see Tails sitting on top of it. Usually he's the one flying it, but not this time. Nope. This time he's taking the Sonic a little bit, and then we have Amy over here too. And then this is now you might be thinking, okay, yeah, it's big, and it's awesome that that's a big toy. Sure, that maybe that's a part why it's the coolest toy ever, and the detail is absolutely amazing and everything. But that's not what makes it the coolest toy ever for Sonic play sets. Besides that guy over there, this does. This button right here. And this button down here. Wait, no, oh wait, is it that button right there? Yeah, that one. It makes plane sounds. And that's not all. Look at this, look. That is so cool. That's so cool. Look, you can fit, what, 7 characters on it too? 7 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is awesome. That's so cool. What a beautiful toy. I love this thing so much. It is, without a mind's doubt, the best Sonic toy ever. Well, one of them at least. It's sweet. I freaking love it. So, that Eggman robot is super cool too, but it doesn't make sounds. But that does. So there you go. So, hands down, coolest thing they made so far. If they do the kaijus, give them a voice box, please. Have Metal Overlord say, "I'll crush you" or something. That'd be really cool. Anyways, I also love this right here. The little spring. You just have Sonic jump on it and you know and get the guy. That's pretty cool. So over here in the corner, oh yeah, I was doing a little hidden chows, but he lost his little spot. He's hiding behind Green Hill Zone. I don't know if you saw him earlier. But over here, we have the first ever Sonic the Hedgehog toy set in North America. Those 4 figures right over there. There's little tiny legendary toys, which I'm sure a few of you out there are familiar with. The McDonald's toy set of Robotnik, Knuckles in the Cloud, and Tails and Sonic. And if you're wondering why it's Knuckles in the Cloud, it's because originally in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or Sonic the Hedgehog 3, one of Knuckles' attacks is going to be a tornado attack. So there's I think it's a rumor. I'm not sure if it's confirmed that McDonald's may have seen that or got word of that, and that's why they made that figure of Knuckles over there. Because you have Adventures of Sonic style Sonic, Tails, and Robotnik, but Knuckles kind of sticks out a little bit in my opinion. And if you want to get those toys, they're like I think this costed me like 10. No, not. I don't know if I bought all of them together, but they're not very much money. They're like $5 a piece, maybe, or maybe it's like cheaper than that. Maybe it's like $3 a piece. I'm not sure, but then you got to pay for shipping and everything. So if you buy them on eBay, they're not very much. Excuse me. You just have to know where to look. Same thing with these toys. These other McDonald's toys. These are the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie figures that came out at the time. These are dirt cheap too. I'm sure of it because you know they were everywhere when they came out. And there's the big giant Eggman robot. This guy's jump over the Sonic doing the oh no pose over there. I don't know why they made a toy that's Sonic doing that pose. That is too funny to me. That's why I got him, because he's doing the little shrug. I just think that's just so funny. So yep. And then there's if I can just fix him. Okay. Then there's Super Sonic holding another 10 ring that I own. I have 2 of them right there. And right there, that one's a little bit more beat up, I think, which is why he's over there. Oh, and I gotta show off this Tails toy. Now, there's a rumor that this toy was dangerous for kids, and so then they had to like reissue him at McDonald's. He became like a ball or something. It's like a regular foam ball, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna ever get that. That's lame, because he doesn't hurt no kids. Look at this guy. Look, come on. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. It's just a rumor. It's just a story that was going on around the time. But, sorry, I apologize for the weird camera stuff in this video. But look, he woo, there he goes. Look at that. See? I mean, come on. That's nothing! I mean, to be fair, though, he did almost poke my eye out just now. So maybe there's some truth to that story. That's besides the point. Alright, there he goes. He's not taking off like he normally does, unfortunately. But that's okay. says Tails right there on the thing. I don't know if you saw that earlier. I'm sure you did, but yep. So we're gonna put Tails back now. And Knuckles over there. He just sorry about that with my fingers. And Knuckles over here and Robotnik, they don't do much. He just no, he has this little thing on the side, so he can like rev him up. Oh, okay. Well, he's on the carpet. Knuckles spins around. It's carpet, so it's gonna be hard to do. And Sonic, you know, he's got that button right there. What do you think he does, Juan? Does he take off? Does he? Of course he does. He's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's gonna go fast. You know, which is why that fire makes absolute sense, in my opinion. And then those Sonic 2 McDonald's toys don't do jack shit, so that's okay. I still love them, though, for what they are. Okay, moving on to the other toys I have. This Lego set over here, this is made for adults to build, pretty much. So I think this is a gift I asked for my birthday. I don't know if it was a gift or I just bought it. I can't remember my birthday money. I remember I got it around my birthday a few years ago, and I made it, and I love it. It is a cool play set. It is, or I mean Lego set. It is really cool. And then, yeah. I just want to talk about this Big the Cat really quick. That's not his Froggy. That is the Jazzwares Froggy from the old Big the Cat toy. And if you're wondering what's going on with his paint here, unfortunately I had clay in his eyeballs. There were supposed to be sunglasses, and I completely forgot about them. And he was in storage for like a long time. I took him off. I'm like, oh no, the paint came off. Oh no. So that's what happened with him, but it is what it is. You know, maybe that's why in the last video I was like, I might get the Toy Island Big the Cat again. I'm not sure if I will. There's Amy and Trip with her hammer, or Amy with her hammer. There's Silver. He's holding a like star ring. There's Tails and Sonic holding rings. Little reference to Sonic crackers, I guess. There's Knuckles. Oh yeah, little item boxes too. Also holding a star ring. There's Sonic running. I have cast symbols everywhere. There's 1, 2, and then the other red one over there. And then I have 3 more. I only showed the yellow one. There's another red one right there. Green and purple. So I have 3 red ones. But I have 7 in total for those guys. So, yep. Very cool stuff. There's the Chow. There's... Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about this really quick. I got these all set up. So there's Sonic on the fine battery. He's going to get hit by the fire. So that's why he's looking all angry right here. He's like, ah, he looks really irritated because he's getting hit by the fire. And the spikes right below him, so he's kind of stuck there. There's rings. There's this Caterpillar guy right here, and then there's this. And this is an old McDonald's Burger King. What is this? I don't know if it's McDonald's or what. Oh, it's 1994. Maybe it's Jack in the Box. I don't know, but it spins on these wheels here, and you got Sonic, Tails, and Robotnik all chasing each other on there. And you got Genesis Model 2 on the top, which is kind of cool. But yep, that's that. That goes right there. Okay, where was I? I was talking about these things, I think, right? So, yeah. So we have a little hint house. There's Grumpy Little Sonic. There's, what's his name? Studiopolis from Sonic Mania. Woohoo! You know what's cool about these levels is I'm like, oh, you got Sonic 3 level, Sonic City level. And then they made one of the Ocean Zone. I don't own it yet, but I realized all these levels are in Sonic Mania. So I'm like, oh, they're just Sonic Mania levels. That's cool, but because I love Sonic Mania to death. It's like a better Sonic 2. I love that game, but, you know, it's the best classic Sonic game. It really is. But, besides Sonic 3, which is a masterpiece. But, okay, Sonic 2, 3 Mania, they're all the fucking best. Alright, there you go, I said it. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, there's nothing wrong with that, but I would love to see them make a toy set of maybe like Spring Yard Zone from Sonic 1, Starlight Zone, which is a super underrated level. That needs more representation for sure. Maybe Chemical Plant Zone, which is, I know, also Sonic Mania. But it'd be cool. Maybe Emerald Hill. You don't really need it because you got... Well, that Green Hill Zone is more of like a modern Sonic-looking area. So Emerald Hill Zone would be cool to see. They can do whatever they want, but I would love to see like more of this kind of stuff. But then you don't want to be too much. I think 5 is honestly enough, kind of, because you got these 4 plus Ocean Zone. That might be enough. I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, these playsets are pretty cool. Not only you got the fire, you got the thing spinning here. I'm pretty sure you could maybe put their hands on here, but that might overstretch them, so I wouldn't recommend it, like in the game. And then you got 2 spike things, but this one's not attached, but that one is. It's okay. And then you got, yeah, you know, see up the zone. These things bounce, just like in the actual game. And then we got this microphone bannock there, just like in the game. And then I just put this here. It didn't come with the life box, but yeah. And then you got the chow here, which you got the spring here, which I think this comes off. Yeah, it's not a, yeah, it's something. Got the cash symbol there. You got my dog, Lucy. What are you doing, Lucy? What are you doing over there? Got my dog rolling on the floor over there. And you got this guy, I forgot his name. It's like Nick or something. It's not Nick, it's like Newt. I forgot his name. He's a bad Nick hanging out. And then you got the Burrow Bot, I think that's his name, over here chilling out. And then this got Amy in a car. Gonna zoom out of here because I don't want. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that is pretty cool. All right, Amy, you gotta go. See you later, Amy. Oh, she crashed. Oh, ouch. And then here you got Stardust Speedway Zone, I think. Yeah, in the past with the piranhas in the, you know. Oh no, the child's gonna get eaten alive. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I guess not. Well, anyways, Sonic is angry again because he's gotta deal with all this BS in this level. See, look at him. He's going back and forth. Now, this is a really good level in the game, honestly. Every level in Mania is a masterpiece. Every freaking level is good. And you got the Burbot, Sonic on the snowboard. Woohoo! Yeah. I guess if I had to pick a least favorite, I think it'd be that Press Garden one. I need to play it again, but it just doesn't quite rub me the right way. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of its aesthetic. I think I'm not sure. Like, why is it like all like? When has Sonic ever been about like newspaper printing? You know what I mean? Not that I'm against that, but like it just doesn't work for a Sonic setting. Oh, there. Oh no, she got eaten alive. Oh, poor little Chow. But that's okay. I'll let her out later. And you have Eggman here in the Sonic Boom Eggomatic. Obviously, I kept it because it's an Eggomatic. It was the first, I think, one they made ever since that. See, that's the thing about Sonic Boom toys. They make the spin-off versions of the official thing. Like you got the Eggomatic, the tornado, and the Green Hill thing. So. That's why I wanted to, like, yeah, you know, and yeah, that's why I kept them. Because I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then Jack Pacific made them. I was like, oh, well, that's even better. Oh, this is also the coolest toy they made, too. But we're going to get to the guy later on. And both those are. Okay. So, let me focus. This capsule toy is pretty cool. You have Sonic here. Press the button. You got the little animals inside. He saved. I was going to have Bronson Spring and do it, but that's okay. So, that is pretty cool. You got Big and Froggy again. All the figures talked about earlier. These big guys right here, this is the SEGA Sonic the Hedgehog group, the arcade game. Ray, Sonic, and Mighty hanging out together. The heavy, I forgot his name, but the dude from Sonic Mania, this cop dude. I thought they were gonna make more of these, but they didn't for some reason. I'm not sure why he's the only one that got a toy. That's kind of weird. Maybe they planned on it and it just didn't happen. Jack Pacific, what's going on with that? Make more of the hard-boiled heavies, right? The egg-boiled heavies, I think they're called. And then Vector here, he's holding the walkie-talkie from the Jack Pacific Vector toy from Sonic Heroes. And then you got Charming Bee chilling on down there. He's so damn small. I think he's smaller than the 2.5 toys. Well, he's about the same size, right? He's not smaller, no. No, but he is really small, though. Oh my god, he's smaller than Classic Sonic. Holy crap. That is small. Dude, he is. Look. Holy crap. Like, that is tiny. Holy shit, dude. No wonder why I barely saw him. Poor little guy. They could have made him a bit bigger than that. Come on, is he really that small in the game? I thought he's like about the size of Cream. I thought he was, but maybe he's not. And then here we have my little angry Sonic and Knuckles. Like, argh. Now, originally he came with one open fist and one closed fist, but I switched his hands around so he looks more angry. And then I think it's supposed to be the Sonic Frontiers render of him or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe he's mad because his paint job isn't quite finished right there. See, like in between his eyes, he's got some black right there instead of peach. But you know, he is a nice little toy. I like him. And, oh my God, Super Sonic! Did Knuckles come with two closed hands? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. I don't know. They made me think of Sonic Forces actually, because you know it's like shit gets real in that game. Yeah, Knuckles, Sonic, let's go! But you know, I prefer Sonic Frontiers. Obviously, it's a much better game. I don't know if they made a toy of the Coco. I don't know if Jack Pacific did. I don't have any of the Cocos, unfortunately, but they did make a toy of one. I think Sage might have. She does have one, yeah, but I don't have an official Sage figure yet. It's not a 2.5-inch one or anything like that. It's like a little metallic figure. That's the one I'm thinking of. But this guy is super cool. He's super cool. He's super customizable. There's Eggman toy right here. He comes with like a base right there. Here's my dog to give me a smooch. No, Lucy, no. He's got stuff. Oh jeez. It's like all the Sonic 2 bosses and like one toy. It's not all of them, but it's like a good third or fourth of them, I think. You got the one from Mr. Cave Zone. There's a little propeller. He comes flying in. Oh, and the Sonic 1 with the ball and chain there. And the hammer from the Aquatic Ruin Zone, right? And then yeah. And then you got he's gonna fall forward. No. And then you got if you can just stand still, these as well. This you can put this on there if you want to. And then these little things right here to make him go like fly away. And this piece I think is a part of it too. I can't remember. And then this piece is also part of it because you put the flame on it. This little fire right here. Right? Oh my god, if I can just find the fucking fire. Oh, right here. This fire right here, it goes on here. You put it on. There you go. See? So you can make it look like he's flying away. And if you want to take him apart, you just press that button right there. There you go. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Let me do it because he can also go flying out. Well, the propeller stopped him, but you know, you saw it. So he's a pretty sweet toy. I do really like him. I think he came with one of the little Angry Sonics. I don't know if I'm not sure. I think he did, if I can remember right. And then you got this. This came with that big robot over there. And then all you gotta do is I don't think I aimed it right, but if you just have him go flying at the Robotnik robot. Oh yeah, see, definitely not. No. Okay, I'll just chuck him. Oh, Sonic! Don't miss. Come on. Ah, what? Okay. There you go. Hit one. Oh. Maybe it's not smart to do that right by a fireplace. Hold on a second. There we go. Hit number 2. Lucy, honey. Lucy, I love you, honey. Oh, it's upside down. Lucy. Okay, all right. Jesus. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My dog's giving me some love. Sorry, Lucy. And then hit number 3. Oh, damn. He just completely falls apart. He takes way more hits than that in the actual game. About 12 hits. But that's okay. This toy was actually a gift from a friend of mine. Thanks again, Devin, for this dude. He was awesome. And if you do this, he's got his little jetpacks. And that is pretty cool and all. I wish he came with like those little bombs in the game too. That would have been cool. But nope. Again, he's more like Sonic Mania based than he is, you know, Sonic 2 based. At least, yeah. Yeah. His head moves and everything. This is by far the other coolest toy they've released. Top 3 coolest toys Vector Specific has made. This guy, and this guy. The 3. And guess what? They're all Sonic Mania or ish. No, they're all Sonic 2. They're all Sonic 2 relevant, especially this one. And like, there's no Mr. K boss fight in Sonic Mania or Aquatic Ruin Zone boss fight. So yeah, that's really or Sonic 1 Ball and Chain. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But yeah, that is really cool. So thank you, Jack Pacific, for these badass toys. Please make more. I'll give you more of my money, and we'll call it a day. So yay! All right, moving on over here to these guys. These toys are kind of lame, but that's okay. Now we're getting to the lamest toys that Jack Pacific has made, but this is like the first figures. Oh yeah, Mecha Sonic. Oh yeah, 1.0. He's also pretty sweet. They are making a 2.0 figure, but he's coming with this SEGA Genesis playset, and I'm totally gonna get that because it comes with Mecha Sonic 2.0 from Sonic 3 Knuckles. I freaking love that. For the longest time, we called this guy Silver Sonic. All the fans said he was called Silver Sonic for the longest time, and the Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 Knuckles was just Mecha Sonic. This is Silver Sonic, that's Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3 Knuckles. But now they're both Mecha Sonics, and this is 1.0, and the one from Sonic 3 is 2.0. That's totally fine, but it's just like, what? Like, it just got like, it's fine. But it just kind of threw me off a little bit. He is a sweet toy. He is. They also made a 2.5-inch figure pretty much winning it, but these bendables are the worst they made. This is not a Jack Specific toy. This is Sonic Boom Orbot, but he's also in Sonic Unleashed, which is why I kept him. I don't like Cubot, so I got rid of him. Fuck Cubot. I'm sorry, but they're both lame. He was more cooler in Sonic Unleashed, or Sonic World Adventure, which is why I kept him around. But anyways, Tails here. This bendable Tails figure. My biggest gripe about these figures is that both their arms move together, but that's okay. They're not terrible figures. They're actually pretty decent for the first. These are the worst toys that Jack Specific has made for this Sonic toy lines, but they're still pretty good. Like they're not like inherently bad figures. They're just, you know, they're bendable, so you can only do so much. I think there's a total of 6. There's Eggman, Sonic, and Tails here. Metal Sonic. Maybe there's 7. Super Sonic. Yeah, there's 7. Knuckles and Shadow. I don't know if they made one of Amy. I thought that they did, but that's all they made that I have. Then you have Standard Eggman and Metal Sonic right here hanging out together. And they just need Sage, and then you got yourself a complete set there. Burrowbot, Sonic Boom toy, Jazzwares figures right here. I've had this toy forever, since 2011. I never got rid of him. Yep, my little classic buddy here. He is probably the best toy that they made so far, because he's actually like a cool toy, but you can still tell he's a little fragile with his clanky feet there, with his shoes and everything, and the plastic he's made out of. It's just kind of different than the one from Jakks Pacific, but still cool. Now this Metal Sonic and this Metal Sonic have one big thing in common. My 2 Metal Sonics do, yes they do. But this is made by Jakks Pacific, this is made by Jazzwares. So what do they have in common? Well, it's a sad thing, but let me show you. Oh, if I can just not get fucking, all right. Okay. They both have a broken leg that had a super glue back on. Yes, I'm serious. Look right there, see? That's super glued, it's falling apart again. And then it's his opposite, it's his right leg. But that one actually got glued on pretty damn sturdily. He's not gonna break anytime soon. So, yeah, that does kind of suck. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And then you got Burrowbot from Sonic Boom as well. It just presses button. Yep. Or Burnbot, what the fuck his name is? I don't know. Just, yeah, alright. I just have him because he's one of Eggman's robots. Now this is pretty cool. I forgot what it's called, but these are those little like monkey ball type Sonic toys. I forgot what they're called, like the official name. I think this is made by Tomy before SEGA got the partnership with Jakks Pacific, but basically you put one of these guys here. No, these can't be Tomy, because this is the exact same thing as that Sonic over there that hits the Eggman robot. As this Sonic right here. Their molds are literally the same thing, right? Or are they a little different? They look slightly different, but they're overall the same thing. Maybe if it is Tomy, maybe they help Jakks Pacific make their figures. Maybe they give them like their molds or something. It tells you in the bottom somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, right here. SEGA Jakks Pacific. Oh, it is Jakks Pacific. Okay. All right, never mind. All right, you can't read that. I don't know, but it is a Jakks Pacific toy. So I did not know. That's cool. Nothing against Tomy. Tomy's great. But you put one of these guys here. Yeah. Launch it back. And then he's not going to go through the whole thing, unfortunately. He won't, but that's okay. We're going to do our best. Launch it back. Put Sonic right there. See? He stops right there, so you have to just pretend. Well, that's okay. Let's do an official one. Like, an official figure. Oh, he got a little bit farther, damn. Let's see. Nah. No. That's okay, though. That's totally fine. You know, he did his best. He did his best. It's a cool toy. They got Sonic, Mighty here, who's off his little stand now, which is fine. And Tails, who's definitely seen better days because his leg broke off and everything. Oh, I don't know if even saw Mighty. There's Mighty. And then there's Tails. Yeah, these guys have seen better days, unfortunately. But that's alright. That's alright. Alright, I gotta wrap this video up because I gotta get ready for something important in a little bit. So, over here, this is the last section of the video. These are my special standout figures, the like Sonic characters that kind of stand out, or that Jakks Pacific made a new version of these characters that had a previous toy, or toys they made for the first time, and ones that I have custom made. There's 2 right there I'm looking at. So down here, or just the movie tie-in toys too. Like we have Shadow on his motorcycle here from Sonic Movie 3, Sonic with his baseball fit, and his Sonic with his snow fit right there, because it was like a 3-in-1 figure pack, I remember, when I bought these guys. And then Movie Sonic with the toga and the skateboard that he was using in the movie, and I'm hoping... time for a pop fact. This is based off the Sonic Adventure skateboard that was used in promotional art. He does use this in the movie. He does. And I don't think he came with that skateboard. I just had him on it because it was like, you know, like in Sonic Movie 2. Like he used it. And then we have this Werehog that Jakks Pacific reissued or reprinted. He's a great toy. Soap Shoe Sonic here and Shadow, and I'm gonna do something really cool with them in a little bit. Omega, which they made for the first time. He's a wonderful toy. I freaking love Omega there. Rouge with a little bomb. Neo Metal Sonic, who's a complete badass. Probably the best villain in the whole series, honestly, besides Eggman. I know that's a really bold claim I'm making. That's a big, bold claim. But he was a badass of Sonic Heroes. He was easily the coolest thing about that game. I mean, Eggman's a great villain, but this guy, this dude was like 2 steps ahead of Eggman. Like, come on, like that's a big deal. He might be the best villain in the whole series. I don't know, but when he came back in the IDW comics, that was a big deal too. So, yeah. And then here we have Chaos Zero. Thank God they made. I used to have like a clay version of him. Now, Dex Pacific, just make the other forms, and then we'll be good. Please, I'll give you my money. Make Chaos 2, Chaos 4, Chaos 6, I think, and Perfect Chaos. Just do it. Make all the forms. Do it. Come on, Dex Pacific. Come on, people will watch you do it. Come on, you guys can do it. Blaze the Cat with the Soul Emerald. This piece of shit right here, in Infinite, who's canonically dead, I think, which is probably for the best. And the Mephiles here, which I got him just recently. He's pretty sweet. And I was going to say, yes, it's lame they made a Sonic 4 toy. Oh, my dogs. But they also made a Sonic 06 toy, right? So, but he's also in Shadow Generation, so he gets a pass. And his comeback is actually pretty sweet and sad at the same time. But it's fine. Then we have little keychain Knuckles here with the Master Emerald. My own Darkspine Sonic figure that I made. I actually have a video on YouTube of me making him. Pretty cool toy. He's wearing sandals. Yes, he's technically barefoot, so for all you freaks out there who want to know what Sonic's feet look like, well, now you know, they don't have toes. Big the Cat and T-Color are also barefoot. I guess you guys didn't know that, they are. I'm not sure why I'm saying this, it's just something that I just thought of when I held Darkspine Sonic, because I always thought, it's just something I think about with Darkspine Sonic. I'm like, oh, that's right, he's not wearing his shoes. Right, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that by now. That, yeah, the Sonic character's feet are just blobs, which is totally fine. I'm just saying. This is freaking awesome that they made this. The Sonic Heroes Duo Pack. I like to headcanon it, like that's my Hypersonic basically now. Hyper or Super Knuckles and Super Tails there. Pretty awesome toy set. Again, more reason for them to make that Neo Metal Sonic. Well, he's right there. But the Metal Overlord toy set, that'd be pretty sweet. Neo Metal Sonic being the badass he is. Sage, his little sister, hanging out with him right here. Eggman's daughter, a great little character in Sonic Frontiers. I wish she got a toy. She should get one. I hope she comes back in future games for more potential. I kind of hope she kind of goes like an opposite path from Shadow. Like Shadow was evil to good. I kind of hope she goes from good to more like evil, more like on the Robotnik side, because you know that's her dad, and they have a good relationship. So it'd be interesting to see that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cheese, the Chow, beautiful little guy. This is, oh my god. What are you doing barking, man? Cream, oh, Cheese the Chow here. This is not a Sonic, this is, okay. If I can just get my thoughts together, I'm sorry. This is a Toy Island figure. Yes. This is the other Toy Island Sonic toy that I own from the Sonic X toy line, besides Eggman. So I kept her, or I kept him because it's Cheese, and this Cream doesn't come with one for some reason. I don't know why she doesn't have a Chow, but yep. Oh, Soap Shoe Sonic fell down. I think that's everything, guys. I briefly went over everything for a 42. Lucy. Lucy, you're on camera, Lucy. That's really gross, honey. I know you got an itch, but that's gross on camera. Sorry about that, folks. They're just being my dumb dogs. I think that's everything. Beep, buddy, you're here one more time for the video. Let me show you something cool here. Does Blaze have it too? Yeah. Let me show you something really cool with these 3 guys really quick. So this is why I had this set up. This is a Tech Deck toy set. Check this out. We'll do Sonic. We'll do the characters in order. Got Soap Shoe Sonic here. Isn't that sweet? Look at, he actually fits on it perfectly. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? And we'll do Shadow next. With Shadow, his shoes will always be like that, always. So that is pretty cool. Same thing with Blaze. Blaze's shoes will always be like that too. They will always have that like grind in their shoes, even though she's wearing high heels. That's pretty badass. So that's why I wanted to show you that. And also, I might do a sweet little finger trick. There you go. That's your finger trick for the day. I'm not really good with fingerboarding. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the internet, that's my SEGA Toys collection, figures collection part 2. It's just Sonic toys in this part because I love this franchise. If it wasn't for my little SEGA Genesis back in the day with Sonic 1 and 2, I would not be who I am today with all this stuff. My dog itching her foot. I want to be in this house with my cat sleeping in her house, my dog itching her foot, with my other dog sitting there on the couch, with my wife and children and everything. And yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff for future videos. Thank you and have a good one. Bye-bye. I'm sorry for kind of going quick. Like I said, I do have something important going on. You're like, well, why did you make this video today, you dummy? Well, I thought I would have more time than this, so, you know, people don't always calculate things the best. But thankfully, I still had time for the important thing I have, so I'm not too worried about it, so it's all good. Alright, guys, thanks again for watching. Have a great one. Take care. Bye-bye! Thanks again. Alright, guys, you ready to switch skies one more time? Let's go do this thing. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woohoo! Let's go! Yeah, let's go. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Alright, we're flying through the house now. Here we go. Flying through everywhere. Okay. Oh. Ah! Bye, guys. Alright, guys. I hope they enjoyed this video. I completely forgot about these figures that I want to show off really quickly. These are the Nendoroid Sonic the Hedgehog toys. I think they also made one of Shadow, but I never received it or even seen it. I actually only recently heard of this. But these are the ones I have. Tails came with that awesome tornado background you see there, and I thought it was fitting to put Sonic next to him since, you know, it's their plane essentially. That's my beautiful Tory bot right there in the far left. Made A.K.A. Toriyama, rest in peace. Shown around the far right, I also have a Toriel and a Klonoa and a Link all hang out together, but there's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles as well. And that little chili dog you see right there, that is the one that I was missing in my part 1 video, where I was like, I don't know, where's Chili Dog went? I have no idea what happened to it. Lo and behold, it was with these guys the whole time, and I just forgot about it. So, yup, they're now reunited. So, guys, thanks again for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and Tails is drinking some Sonic there. On the right. But yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun for me, so I'm sorry if I came off as kind of an asshole in the video or said some things that sounded kind of asshole-ish or douchey. I apologize, and I also apologize if it got some Sonic knowledge or lore or whatever the hell, or, you know, internal stuff wrong from the franchise. It's been a long time since I've been really into Sonic, but I was really into it growing up, and I'm kind of trying to really get back into hardcore because Sonic is obviously very important to me. You know, this is a franchise that I have grown up with, and I don't think I should fully abandon it because, well, obviously I shouldn't fully abandon it. Sonic will always mean a lot to me, and, you know, that's never going to change or anything. It's just, I just think I just need to try to get back into it like how we used to be into it, but not, it's complicated. I'm not sure how to say this without it making sense, but, guys, thank you again for watching. Until next time. Take care, peace out, bye-bye. Till the next video.